Now it's jazz. The place is roaring. All beautiful girls in there. One mad brunette at the bar, drunk with her boys. One strange chick I remember from somewhere wearing a simple skirt with pockets, her hands in there. Short haircut, slouched, talking to everybody. Up and down the stairs they come. The bartenders are the regular band of Jack and the heavenly drummer who looks up in the sky with blue eyes, with a beard. He's wailing beer caps or bottles and jamming at the cash register, and everything is going to the beat. It's the beat generation. It's Bayat. It's the beat to keep. It's the beat of the heart. It's being beat and down in the world, and like old-time lowdown. And like in ancient civilizations, the slave boatmen rowing galleys to a beat.
Well, tonight I was kind of remembering my childhood in Topeka, Kansas again. My great uncle used to work at the Kansas Fair over there. I think he worked the spider ride, or whatever it was called. You know, the ride where it goes up and down like spider arms and round and round. But this is like probably the mid 70s, I would say, probably when I was in grade school. My grandma worked there for a bit too, my grandmother Ethelene. And she used to work the ticket thing on the motorcycle barrel ride. She would stand up there and sit. She had a chair. She'd sit there and take the tickets to go in and watch a motorcycle type stunt person ride round and round a huge. It looked like a wooden barrel, but it was huge, big enough for a motorcycle to go around and around, and they would start at the bottom and weave all the way to the top and the bottom. Kind of a evil Knievel thing, I guess, at that time. But I remember going to the fair back then when fairs were a big thing. It was like a carnival type atmosphere to me. I mean, you'd go into the tent and pay $1, well, probably 50 cents, and see the bearded woman. And one time there was even a big monkey behind a cage or something. But it was actually a guy in a suit. But when I was little, I didn't know. It was really horrifying and terrible to me at that time. The spectacle I seen in there, the mermaid museum type stuff that was going on and all that. And I'd also play the games, popping the balloons to see what prize you would win. Or and I'd rarely win a prize. But when I did, it was usually a little plastic Snoopy or something cheap. I never won the gigantic stuffed animal because you had to keep playing over and over, and the more money you put in, the bigger stuff you won, just like nowadays when you go to the casino. It was a gamble then, just like it is now. You see all the old ladies sitting at the penny machines. They're usually the ones that win the big money, usually. Sometimes I think they're transplanted in there to get the revenue up and all that. But there used to be all these carny guys at the fair when I would go, and they'd be, come play, come throw darts, or throw your ring around the wooden thing, or bottles. Sometimes they'd have pop bottles lined up, and you throw your rings around them. They even have those, they even had those claw machines like they have now, but they were smaller. You know, you put a quarter in or something and you try to win something at the bottom. It was pretty much legalized gambling back then. Pick the number of the rubber ducky going around this little pond they had. But that's one thought I had from back then. I never won the prize from the rubber ducky, but I did get some memories of my grandmother and my great uncle working the carny circuit back then. Those games were all fixed, and they're still fixed now. No matter what we do, whatever game we play, they're all fixed. You know, whether we go to work, we earn all that money going to work every day. But then the man comes around and he takes like hundreds of dollars out of our check every month for taxes, and we instead of planting trees or saving the environment, we are buying tanks to continue a war somewhere against some other imbeciles that might live across the sea that we don't even know. With that, I guess I should just say a poem. Here's my little poem about remembering the carny life that I remember as a kid. Little children gazing through carnival glass, twisted Pepsi bottles and plastic ducks tell our future as they go around and around our thoughts of winning the next balloon pop. Grandmother works a ticket to the next barrel ride, and I wonder as a young boy how the claw machine works its way around a young heart. Tents full of wonderful sideshow beings telling tales of our life. Which of us is behind the curtains looking inside the velvet screen? It's so soft and delicate a place to soak our feet in the meat and cold sleet of what purple dream we have in a gypsy black rose garden. And that's my little poem and tales to tell. I remember one time there was some sort of a politician. My grandma was in between breaks or something at the barrel ride, and there was a politician like trying to campaign through the fairgrounds there. And I just remember my grandma. Oh well, the politician came up to my grandmother and tried to hand her a flyer of some sort and say, vote for me, I'm the newest sensation on the planet Earth. or in the state of Kansas or whatever it was at that time. And my grandmother just sort of pushed her aside almost when we was walking by. and she said, "Leave me alone, you dirty bitch."